Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Here's my review for the movie Central Intelligence. And yeah, like I said in my last video, I'm shooting all my movie reviews in my living room today because I just got back from seeing a few movies today and I thought I'd just shoot them in my living room and stuff. And yeah, the other movie I saw today was the movie Central Intelligence. Yes, this movie Central Intelligence stars Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jason Bateman, and Aaron Paul. And this movie's directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber, the guy who previously directed movies like Dodgeball and We Are the Millers. Two very, very funny movies. And again, I wasn't really looking forward to seeing this movie, Central Intelligence. I was like, I'm gonna go see it, but I don't think that movie looks really good because the trailers didn't really make it seem like it was gonna be a very funny movie. And Kevin Hart, I love his stand-up. I think he's a very, very funny comedian, but I don't always like his movies. I like a couple movies, like the first Think Like a Man was okay, About Last Night was really funny, but all in all, I don't really like a lot of Kevin Hart's comedy movies. He's a funny comedian, but I think his movies are usually a miss, and I wasn't looking forward to it. I'm like, I'll watch it for The Rock, because I love The Rock's charisma and stuff, but I went to see this movie, and honestly, it actually wasn't that bad. I actually was entertained by this movie. Will I ever see it again? Probably not, but it was entertaining, and I did have fun with this movie. The story of this movie is about two guys, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, and in high school, these two guys were almost like the polar opposites of what they are when they grow up. Because in high school, Dwayne Johnson was like this fat, nerdy kid who got picked on, and Kevin Hart was like the popular guy who was going to do something with his life, but years later, when they grow up, Dwayne Johnson's like a secret agent, and he's this big buff dude who's saving people, and Kevin Hart is just basically your average accountant guy who isn't doing anything big with his life and stuff, and basically they run into each other again, you know, they become buddies, and basically they get involved in something bad. I don't want to spoil it, but into a crime thing. Basically they have to team up and solve a case together, and honestly, it's just like a typical action comedy kind of feel and stuff, but it kind of works. This movie is kind of enjoyable, pretty damn enjoyable actually, and I did like the two in this movie. These two actors, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, they have chemistry. They work so good together. I bought their friendship and I like them as a team. They were pretty comical with each other. Dwayne Johnson was very likable. Kevin Hart was very likable. Even Kevin Hart's comedy, he was pretty darn funny. Like, it was kind of like the About Last Night sort of humor. I'm like, wow. So when I saw About Last Night, I'm like, wow, that's actually funny Kevin Hart. This one, I'm like, wow, that's some funny Kevin Hart jokes. Good job, Kevin Hart. You're funny in a movie. Because I know he's a funny guy, but I don't know, he picks these stupid movies like Ride Along and Ride Along 2. I didn't even get to watch Ride Along 2 because I just didn't want to deal with that fucking movie. I know that would have probably been on my top 10 worst of the year, but I just did not want to see that movie. But I saw Central Intelligence, and thank God I saw that instead of Ride Along 2 months ago, because this movie is far more enjoyable. It is pretty comical at times. Do all the jokes hit? Oh God, no. There's a lot of cliches. There's a lot of predictability in this movie. Some of the writing is a bit sloppy at times, but it is fun. It is entertaining. There are some pretty comedic scenes. And again, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart are both very good. Aaron Paul's in this movie too, and he's kind of forgettable. Jason Bateman's pretty good in this movie. Amy Ryan, she's pretty good as well, and it's a decently directed movie. There's even some action scenes that are actually pretty well done for, like, you know, this PG-13 comedy movie. There's some actually pretty good, entertaining action in this movie. I'd say all in all, if you saw the trailers and you thought it looked like a really good movie, I think you will love this movie. But I think even still, if you're a Dwayne Johnson fan or a Kevin Hart fan, you will probably love this movie. But if you saw the trailers, it looks stupid to you, and you're not a Dwayne Johnson fan, and you're not a Kevin Hart fan, I don't know if this movie will be for you, because at least I'm a Dwayne Johnson fan, but yeah, I enjoyed this movie. It's not a movie I would ever watch again. It's not a movie you have to run out right away and see. I'd go see Finding Dory over this movie, but if you want to watch a movie that's just a fun action comedy, then sure, give this movie a watch. It's a harmless, entertaining movie that will entertain you for about 2 hours and stuff. I enjoyed it. I liked the leads. I liked some of the comedy. I liked some of the action. It was an entertaining movie. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Central Intelligence a 6.5 out of 10. That is really shocking, because I was going into this movie ready to give it a 3 out of 10, but I gave it a 6 out of 10. So congratulations, Central Intelligence, for being a pretty okay movie. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Central Intelligence. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Dwayne Johnson or Kevin Hart movie? What is your favorite Dwayne Johnson movie or Kevin Hart movie? My favorite Dwayne Johnson movie is probably like The Rundown and Kevin Hart About Last Night, but what is your favorite movie of those two guys? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.